What's good, people? In this video, what we're going to talk about is the 5 biggest things that makes people quit the gym. So stay tuned. Number 1, I would say as the biggest thing would be gym anxiety. A lot of people stop going to the gym because when they're there, they feel uncomfortable. They feel like people are often watching them. They feel like they're not doing the right thing. They feel really small, or they just feel out of place while they're in the gym. And one thing I will say is that you need to get in your head, there ain't nobody looking at you. Being realistic, a lot of people in the gym, if they're serious about training, they're really focused on their own goals. They're not really thinking about you in a negative way. They may glance over at you, but don't feel like they're watching you and laughing at you in your head and stuff like that, because they're really not. So that is number 1, and I would say dismiss those thoughts, just focus on yourself. Number 2 now is saying that you're too busy to go to the gym. Many people say this excuse, it's too busy, not enough hours in the day, I haven't got time to do it, etc, etc, etc. Realistically, in most cases, this is a lie, and it's an excuse, because in a 7-day week, you can't make it to the gym 3 times, 4 times a week. If you find yourself saying this, really think about yourself, audit your time. How much time do you spend watching TV series? How much time do you play games? How much time are you out and about doing things you don't need to do? Basically, if you're really serious about making results and going to the gym, you have to prioritize it. If you don't prioritize gym above, like, I don't know, watching TV, playing games, and certain things, you're always going to push it down and you won't have time for it. So if you're really watching this video right now and you're using this excuse, really just think to yourself, think about the amount of hours in a day and what you spend on each hour. And I'm going to reiterate, if you don't prioritize gym, then fair enough, that's your decision, but don't come with the excuse that you're too busy. At the end of the day, you've chosen to put other things above it. That's what you've chose to do. So that is number 2. Number 3, which is you stopped going to the gym because you started going with a friend and now your friend doesn't want to train anymore. You've decided that you don't want to go anymore because you wanted to always go with a friend, so you felt like you were with someone. What I would say to this is you really need to get to a point where you really focus on yourself. It's almost similar to the first one. You can't really alter your life based on someone else. Fair enough, your friend doesn't want to go anymore. That's fine for them. If you're really interested in making results and seeing progress in the gym and just living a healthier and better lifestyle, you really need to be focused on yourself. Yourself should be your main motivation, not your friend. So don't go messaging your friend on WhatsApp trying to pressure them to come back to the gym, because the chances are they've made up their mind and they're not going to come back. So what you need to do is really just think, I want to make these gains, so I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to pump these weights and I'm going to look good, and 6 months in the future my friend's going to be like, damn, I wish I stuck it out with you because now you look pretty decent now and now I've got to start from scratch. So focus on yourself. And another very common thing that people say is this, which is number 4. I semi-understand it, but it's down to being naive, and it's not seeing enough gains. Like, a lot of people quit the gym because they say that they aren't seeing results and they feel like they're wasting their time because they're not getting bigger or stronger or leaner or whatever their thing is. And most of the time this comes down to you not being patient. A lot of people, due to Instagram and other outside sources, think that when they go to the gym within like a month or 2 months, they're gonna look drastically different and shredded because some stupid idiot on Instagram says that in 4 weeks or in 8 weeks you're gonna get ripped and shredded, which is a lie. You know what I mean? And because of that false representation and like image in your head, when you don't make those same results, you feel like quitting. So what I would say here is really be smart about your training and have realistic goals. Know what's achievable in a certain time frame and keep on track of your goals by taking progress pictures. I guarantee you may not notice the difference month by month by looking in the mirror straight away, but if you put the pictures side by side and compare, I guarantee if you've been training properly and eating better, you will see a difference. So that is my tip. And the final one I'm going to end on is number 5, obviously, because it's the 5 biggest tips. And this one is a massive lifestyle change, and by this I mean something that's actually real. For example, you've got a newborn baby or something along those lines, and a lot of the time it's not technically simply down to not having enough time. It's more or less the guilt. Like, a lot of people, when they have like newborn kids and stuff like that, the free time that they do have, they feel guilty if they go to the gym and train because they feel like they should be at home either helping their wife or the girlfriend and more or less spending time towards the baby. And I can really understand this. So of all the things I've said in this video, this is the only one where I'd really say I understand, because obviously you've got a new great thing that's happened to your life and you want to focus on it, so your mindset kind of switches a little bit, which is understandable. In this case, if you feel that guilt and don't feel like going to the gym, always remember that you can also try and train at home. You can either set up a little home gym or just do like calisthenic stuff, so you can still stay in shape. You may have to quit the gym, but you may not have to actually quit the gym lifestyle. You can still train at home, you can still do the odd thing, and be sure to always put a little bit of time for yourself. You may not be able to do a 2-hour session, but if you can do a 45-minute to an hour session just to keep yourself fairly active, at the end of the day, it's gonna be good for when your kid grows up anyway. You'll be able to run around with them as well and not be running out of breath, having a dad bod, and you'll be the cool dad that's in shape that every kid wants. No one wants that dad that's just overly fat and spinning all over the place. If that is your dad, my bad. Anyways, people, I feel like that is the 5 biggest reasons I can think that people often say when they quit gym. When I've wanted to quit gym, I've used some of these ones as well, and realistically, they've always been excuses, minus number 5, as I have no baby yet. So people, if you can relate to this video, or you feel like this video is gonna help someone, please share it to them. And thumbs up the video, comment on the video, and more or less let me know if you feel it was good. So hit the like button. But anyways, peace out, stay getting gains, and your boy is about to go watch the Black Panther for the 2nd time because this movie was absolute dope. If you haven't seen that movie, go check it. Anyways, I'm gone. Stay getting gains.